Hello, welcome to Retirement Ain't Easy, and it ain't. Today, I never thought I'd have to do this, but today is another field trip to the Social Security Administration office. I don't know about you, but I got this letter in the mail like a couple of days ago, and it says they paid me too much money over the last 16 months. 15 months, and I owe them $1,742 they want to take back. So I'm going down there to fight this because they think that the money I got from my previous company in January was money that I made in 2024, which I told them last year, and I gave them the pay stubs and told the lady, and I dropped the pay stubs off instead of talking to somebody, which is first mistake. Never do just drop stuff in their box because it doesn't get taken care of. So I'm going back down there to explain that those paychecks were from work done in 2023. One of them was a check for my last week in December working 2023, and the other one was to pay out all my vacation pay that I had accrued and hadn't taken. So I have not worked in 2024 or 2025 at all. Zero. Have made zero money, and these guys want me to give them back $1,700. So that's where we're headed. So I'll let you know how it goes. I don't want to go to work today. Been working too damn long. Well, I'm here. It took a little bit longer because I missed the turnoff, so it's like at least 30-minute drive here. So it is now fixing to be 1:59, 2 o'clock. Let's see how long I stay in here. Okay, I'm out, and it is, by the car, it's 2:49, so less than an hour, 49 minutes. The wait at the chair, I waited in sitting in chairs, a bunch of people, was about 35 minutes, I guess. I waited 30. I got in there too, and yeah, about 2:35, 2:36. They called my number. I went to the window and I talked to the lady, and yeah, sure enough, they think I made $25,000 in 2024, which is not true. That was money that was owed me from my previous company for 2023 services rendered with PTO and the last week of December work. So in order to fight this, I've got to, what happened was the lady I talked to last year just said leave check stubs and they'll check them out and everything should be fine. Well, she didn't tell me that I needed to fill out form SSA-131, which is for discontinued prior edition. Oh no, wait. SSA-131, which is basically your employer has to fill out the first parts of it and say that these paychecks were for services rendered in 2023, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing this afternoon when I get back home here in about 35 minutes or so, and contacting my former employer and see if they will download these forms and fill out their portion and then scan them and send them to me, and then I will have to fill out my part, and then I submit that with the paycheck stubs. And the lady also recommended I submit my 2024 income tax as well, to show that I had to declare this, but it wasn't income. It was from 2023, and this would have all been great if the lady last year had told me to fill out the form. Come on. But I am done with the Social Security Administration again for this time. She said that all I have to do is bring this stuff back up and drop it in the box. No need to wait in line and talk to somebody, because all I'll do is wait in line and give it to somebody, and that's just a waste of time. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to get it all together and come back and drop it in the box. and let them take care of it. I have until October 8th, and that's when they will take the money out of my Social Security check for that month of October. So that's why I want to get this done, because they are very slow. It takes them 30 days because they do everything by the mail. It takes them 30 days to respond to everything. I know when my wife submitted her deal for taking taxes out of her paycheck, her Social Security check, took them 30 days to get back to us with the letter in the mail that says, okay, now we're going to take out this how much. So that's where we are today. I am heading home. Thanks for watching. This has been another Social Security Administration field trip. Appreciate you. Peace. I'd like to add some bit to the end of this to kind of follow up when I got home from the Social Security Administration office. The field trip was not successful as far as I wanted them to take care of it right then and there, but at least I have more information that I wish I had, like last February when I talked to a different lady on the phone, and she said it was just fine to leave the pay stubs to show that they were from previous, and she had mentioned nothing about the form. And so I just wanted to follow up, and I got back home here and downloaded the form from the SSA.gov site. It's basically a one-page form that the employer has to fill out. There's nothing on here where I fill out. I mean, my name's on here, my Social Security number, obviously, but the employer pulls all that and fills all this in. So to follow up, I actually sent an email to my head of HR for my former employer and explained the situation, and waiting to hear back. Hopefully tomorrow I'll hear back. And I explained it to them, and I also included the lady who works in the payroll department who handled the pay stubs at the time, and I also copied my former boss. So, let them know, and I asked them for this favor. I mean, I don't know if it's mandatory that they do this, but it would definitely help me, because otherwise I have no way of getting back. They're going to take, like I said, $1,742 from me, because they say they paid me too much, because they say I worked in 2024 and made this much, which I didn't work in 2024. It didn't work at all. These are just paychecks from 2023 before I retired. And so I just wanted to follow up and let you know that it's a pain in the butt if you ever get one of these letters. And the Social Security Administration works so slow, so I'm hoping I get this paperwork from my employer in the next day or two, and then I will put all the pieces together and I'm going to drive back up there, because I don't want to mail it because it takes forever. Drive back up there, drop it in their box out in the front there, and then they said they would review it and they would let me know. And if you know anything about the Social Security Administration, it takes them forever, or things don't get done fast. Let's just say, as I said before, when my wife put in for taxes to be withheld from her check that's coming up in July, we had to mail it back, and then it took, I think, 30 days for them to respond with a letter. And you don't get you get like a message on your Social Security account saying, hey, you got a message, and you go there and you can see the same letter they've mailed you and you've gotten the mail. So very slow process, very antiquated, but I can understand there's a lot of cheats out there that try to get by the system and hack the system. So that's where we are on this. I'll let you know how it goes. But otherwise, they're going to take this money out in my... if I can't prove this correctly, if I don't get this paper signed, the letter says that on October 8th, when I get my check for that month, my Social Security check for that month, it's going to be missing $1,742. So we'll see how that goes. So that's it. I hope to have no more field trips to the Social Security office, please. And hope you enjoy my misery. I will talk to you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel. And take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.